I am sitting with pop culture maker Sham. How are you doing?
Good. I'm wonderful. How are you?
I'm good. I'm so glad that we could make this happen, and you drove all the way from Palm Springs to make it work.
Well, I'll do anything for you. You're very smart, very talented, right on the ball, wearing an Andy Warhol shirt. Because, as you know, many people have said that I'm supposed to be the next Andy Warhol, but as it's shaping up, I'm more like the next Honey Boo Boo Child or Snooki of the art world. But you know what? I'll take what I can get. I'm not picky, you know what I mean? Beggars can't be choosers.
Andy is obviously a big influence for you.
He really is, really. I mean, I honestly, when I do pop art, I try to, this sounds really crazy, but I've drawn a lot of celebrities that have passed away, like Michael Jackson, Whitney Houston, all kinds of people. And when I draw their portrait, I usually try to like invite their spirit in, you know, and communicate, because like it's kind of a spiritual thing for me, you know what I mean? But I will tell you, I was trying to do Andy Warhol's portrait, and that motherfucker does not like me. He did not want to communicate with me spiritually at all. I am telling you, I tried very hard. I was very polite, you know what I mean? And I worship him, you know what I mean? So fuck, I'm like, please, you know, but I just couldn't. Somehow I couldn't do. I don't. Maybe he thinks I'm not like famous enough yet, but I'm gonna try again.
Now, when did you begin this whole series of celebrity portraits?
I guess being an artist is not a goal, it's like who I am, right? But like, I just kept being who I am and doing this artwork, and my path led me other ways, because like I ended up an actor in Hollywood, right? At very young, I was like 18, 19 years old. I moved to Hollywood and immediately started working. I did a movie with Steven Spielberg called AI, where like, if you press pause, you'll see the bottom of my arm in that film. Thank you very much. Featured extra, you know, no. But I did a million things, and I joined the union, and then I just, one thing after another, I got my eligibility from that Spielberg film. But from being in that environment of Hollywood, I suddenly found myself crossing paths with all these celebrities and having opportunities to give them my art. So when I did, they were very receptive, I have to say, and it just kind of, you know, one thing led to another.
Let's name drop a little bit. Who are some of the portraits that you've actually given to some of the celebrities you've painted?
Well, where do I begin? Let's see. Here's Boy George here. This is actually a really great story. I gave him one. Lindsay Lohan, Hollywood Lawn, Amanda Laporte. Not yet Bianca over here, because she's too goddamn famous to even take my calls. You know what I mean? But everybody else, pretty much, I don't know who else. Joan Collins, Tori Spelling, Paris Hilton, Lisa Rinna came to my last art show, Perez Hilton, Janice Dickinson, LaToya Jackson, the other members of the Jacksons, Jermaine, Tito, Marlon. Right. I gave them, Randy, I gave them, what do you call it? I gave them portraits of Michael, because I had done a really beautiful portrait of Michael, and I gave it to them.
Sadly, recently, a mutual friend of ours passed away, and I know that this person was a big influence on you, and that's Alexis Arquette. Tell us about your relationship.
Well, it's kind of, you know, it's still, I find it kind of hard to talk about Alexis, you know, even as time has gone on, you know, it didn't really get any easier, but I met Alexis when I was 19 years old. You know, I was only 19, and I was like a go-go dancer in a club, and she, I was starstruck by her, you know what I mean, because I had seen her in Bride of Chucky, and I had seen her in, what's that fucking Wedding Singer, the really popular one. Yeah. Okay, of course I know Bride of Chucky better than Wedding Singer, but yeah. So I had seen her in those movies, and I was really starstruck. I was like, I can't believe I'm in the dressing room with her, because I just landed in LA, and I was 19 years old, and working with a fake ID as a go-go dancer at Club Cherry, Brian Rabin's old club. And she, from across the room, was like, do you want to smoke a joint? And I'm the biggest stoner known to man. You know, I've smoked weed since I was 13 every day. I'm a big medical marijuana and just marijuana advocate. I mean, everybody needs some. They need to get some to the White House right away. But anyway, so she said, you know, do you want to smoke a joint? I was like, yeah. We sat there, and as soon as we talked, we hit it off. Like, she didn't strike me as a Hollywood celebrity. She was like one of us, like just a wild, you know, drag queen club kid. I didn't see this movie star. And we just struck a friendship from there that lasted, you know, up until she passed away just this last year. I would say, how long ago was this? Like 6 months ago. But, you know, the sad thing is, I think when I look back at everything that I've done in my life, just in the 6 months that Alexis died, you know what I mean, and she's not here, it breaks my heart that she's not here to be on those adventures. But in another note, like I told you, art, I think, has the power to change everything and change the world. And you can make a big difference with art. And so my next art project, which I haven't really told anybody about, I've been working on it for years, but I'm finally ready to put it out. But I'm doing a gallery and an online space for all my friends who have passed away, as well as well-known celebrities that I've done and things like that. But it's basically like an online gallery that hopefully will live on forever, because, you know, these people aren't here and their friends and family can go and look at their portrait. And I want to make it so that people can write comments, post pictures, and kind of like keep people's memory alive. Because I think the best thing that you can do for someone if they passed away is to keep their memory alive and remember them and celebrate them. And Alexis was by far one of the most incredible people I have ever met. A genuine and true star. I mean, somebody who like should have been really like winning Academy Awards, but didn't, because she was brave enough to like be herself. You know what I mean? And she didn't care. And back at that time, if you were a boy who was supposed to be starring in Batman 2, but you were running around Hollywood in miniskirts, you're going to get in the way of that plan. Right. You know what I mean? But she absolutely, being born into the family she was, having the talent as an actor that she did, she should have been winning Academy Awards.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you for the interview.
Yeah.
And I love you all for watching. Thank you for watching. Please go to shampop.com. You can purchase art there. I love purchases.